Syrian government forces advanced toward the Kurdish-controlled northeastern city of Qamishli on Tuesday, marking a key step in implementing a US-backed agreement aimed at reintegrating Kurdish-run regions under Damascus's authority. Security sources said government units were expected to deploy at state institutions and the city's airport, signaling a symbolic return of central control. The move follows a deal announced last week that averted further confrontation between President Ahmed al-Shara's government and the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF, which lost significant territory earlier this year. While the agreement has been welcomed by Washington as a milestone toward unity after 14 years of war, tensions remain evident. Witnesses reported villagers briefly blocking a convoy of government forces outside Qamishli, underscoring local unease as the phased integration of Kurdish fighters into state forces begins. Meanwhile, regional attention is also fixed on rising US-Iran tensions ahead of the resumption of nuclear talks in Turkey on Friday. The United Arab Emirates urged Tehran and Washington to reach a durable agreement, warning that the Middle East cannot afford another conflict. Speaking in Dubai, UAE presidential advisor Anwar Gargash stressed the need for direct Iranian-American negotiations to end the cycle of escalation. The talks come as the United States ramps up its naval presence near Iran, with President Donald Trump cautioning that failure to reach a deal could lead to bad things. Iranian officials, however, fear that any U.S. strike could further inflame domestic unrest following last month's deadly crackdown on protests. Although Iran rejects U.S. demands on uranium enrichment, missiles, and regional proxies, internal debates suggest Tehran views its missile program as the biggest sticking point. In Gaza, limited humanitarian movement resumed as the Rafah crossing with Egypt reopened for medical evacuations. The World Health Organization confirmed that 5 patients and 7 companions were transferred on Monday, the first such evacuation via Rafah since early 2025. Despite the breakthrough, the scale of need remains overwhelming. More than 18,500 patients are still awaiting evacuation, including over 3,000 children, many suffering from war-related trauma or chronic illnesses. Aid agencies warned that delays have already cost lives, highlighting the stark gap between available medical care just beyond Gaza's borders and the desperate situation inside the enclave. Together, the developments reflect a region cautiously navigating diplomacy, fragile security arrangements, and deep humanitarian crises, with outcomes that could reshape Middle Eastern dynamics in the months ahead.